All right, YouTube, how you doing? It's the middle of the night, and I can't sleep because I've been drinking. Here we go. This is for the painkiller and my friend Kayla Carter. When I met you, you were Miss Squiggles. Wanted to take Dawn out for a drink, and well, it's my White House, and used to be as one of President Eisenhower's grandchildren. So I figured I'd post this video after calling the VA and sobering up a little bit and go drink some Coca-Cola. Again, you're staring at my feet. Anyway, this is for you, the painkiller and That's what I call you. That's what I'm going to dub you, and I'm going to take care of you, Kayla. And hey, as a former Navy SEAL candidate, FBI profiler, and a couple other things, that's fine. You know what? I welcome the challenge to pull the trigger in self-defense. When I go back to the Secret Service Academy, I will not hesitate. Just to get to you, John McCain. And this is for Kayla, the painkiller and Kayla Elizabeth Marie Carter. And I realize you're a minor, but you're part of my alumni and family in Pennsylvania. And I'm hoping to meet you one day. And go back into my White House. Since you're staring at my feet, I'm going to give my last will and testament. I'm a United States Navy veteran, 34 years of age. My name is Joel. It's nice to meet you, world. Mr. Assad in the UN, you have no business in this anymore. And I need my grandfather's money. I formally apologize for any wrongdoing I might have done. And it's killing me. If you get to know me again, you're staring at my feet. John Walsh. I bequeath my heir as the O'Connell family, a medical doctor in sound practice, who have known to do my grandfather's funeral, and quite well, and will do mine if I am shot, stabbed, or assaulted in the air by any gang member or blood I have testified against you with a witness protection order, which I formerly had, which she appealed my assailant, and I'm not sorry for what I've done. And I'm going to build as a builder, and Bethlehem Steel is my legacy, and I love you all. And I'd like to thank you as I do my job, and you are staring at my feet and they're wiggling. I haven't seen my grandfather's legacy, who not only was the President of America, but a structural engineer and an ergonomical engineer. I bequeath the following, my VA benefit, to the Connell Funeral Home, and Kayla Carter as one heir, and no minor children or adults biologically related through marriage, incest, or divorce to receive my VA benefit. And I am I am of sound body and mind. Established this right as money was taken in my bank account, over $50,000. Don't let people fool you into putting money on your books. That is a mistake in prison, and I'm going to tell you that as a former WITSEC employee. WITSEC as witness protection, which I was in, and I'm a former agent. I'm going to tell you all their tricks for free, basically. Do not ask for it. It is death row. And you will wake up in a body bag, and that's very horrifying. I firmly establish that no children are my heir, and only a biological marriage, which I will establish until her 18th birthday as a female heir and my sole survivor. You are to receive survivor benefits, including my wife and spouse, which is not to be spent only if I authorize, as the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of America. And again, you're staring at my feet. And I hereby bequeath it as my will and testament. And any surviving family will be allowed to divvy up my property and make lien known. And I am against that. Again, this is for you, Kayla. You are the painkiller of Nam. Any spouse will receive $3,000 a month, roughly, medical benefits and care. And our minor child, it should be protected in a conservatorship as a dependent of the U.S. Navy and Veterans Administration, and to be raised in there under my will and authority as an American citizen. And you receive a check on your 18th birthday after a nice meal and a sit down with my wife and spouse. Again, you're staring at my feet. And don't ever forget this, America. Again, this is Most Wanted America. I'm turning them in, John Walsh. I'm afraid of you and the police. And yes, when I was last residing in my mother's house, I went right for his gun to kill him. And I'm not afraid of that anymore, or you, frankly, John Walsh. And I welcome open debate for the presidency. Furthermore, being of sound mind and body, I refuse to sign a sultliy, or whatever it is, in front of Judge Saylor, United States Congressman, or whoever he is, former Leavenworth inmate, who I know personally as my uncle, in Pennsylvania. Again, you're staring at my feet. I will ask for the public's assistance, and I will make sure my orders are followed as the Commander-in-Chief, if you intend me to be that. Mark my words, John Walsh. You are going to be removed from society. I'm tired of America's Most Wanted. And real crimes happen every day to innocent people, and you do nothing for it. After 18 years of marriage, my daughter is Christina, and you are going to be beautiful. You will not dye your hair, and I will make sure you are a virgin until you're married or 18 and out of my house. And then you are to receive a check for what you please. Please leave me alone. I understand I am being followed, and it will stop. Again, you are staring at my feet, and yes, they're beautiful. But in reality, the first trick you do for an attorney, tell me about the dead cop's family. Were any of them in the courtroom at preliminary arraignment? I am an attorney. I need legal advice, and I understand the law will be no avail to me. Help me, Kayla. Grow with me and understand my pain. You will be my cure. And I wait to meet you with your mother, Dawn, who I know is pregnant, and President Carter, and the rest of them, all of whom I do not care for at this point. I am Eisenhower's grandson, and this is my formal will. I apologize severely for the Vietnam War and the Iraqi Freedom War, which I participated in as a supply officer and machine gun mount. And and if arrested or attempted to, since I cannot take into custody anymore known fugitives as an FBI officer, I intend to kill police if I need to. Having almost nearly attempted to do that, with latent fingerprints, I will argue, excuse me, as I went for his weapon. I will not fear anymore, nor of my court actions to put a bullet in a cop. You understand this, Timberleo? Stay away from my mother, my father, and any remaining family. Have a nice day. End transmission.